This is the Abomination Dragon. Like other dragons, he's very powerful. He was a cursed dragon that wasn't supposed to be born. But since he was, he's very angry. This is the Gatekeeper. The Gatekeeper used to be a magic user. He has a magical key that he can use to block bishops and knights. This is the Mime. I really like how the symbol turned out on this piece. This is my Death Mask Sorceress. And this is her PG-13 version. On the board, you see my Assassin Centaur. Piece on top right here. This is my Centaur. And this piece on the bottom is the Assassin's Cloak. The Assassin's Cloak gives some special abilities to the piece on top. So for example, if the bishop was able to get the Assassin's Cloak, like so, then it becomes an Assassin Bishop. But I like to use my Centaur with the Assassin's Cloak and have my Assassin Centaur. Forms for an interesting combination. This is the Golem Tower. This is a rather interesting piece. A close-up of his symbol. The way to use him is like this. Okay, this is a queen, regular queen from chess. And when the Golem Tower gets on top of the queen like this, it traps her. So she is like in a state of animated suspension. And it's basically kind of like a whole hostage type situation. She is still alive. If another piece attacks the Golem Tower, they'll kill the Golem Tower and the queen. So you kind of don't want to just attack it blatantly. You have to be able, you want to try to rescue the queen essentially, but it's very difficult because you can't really attack them by normal means. So it's basically like a real cheap shot. So he moves, you know, with her inside like this, like as you can see she's inside and she is imprisoned in there. Here is the queen. From normal chess, this is the queen, and as you know, the queen is a combination between the bishop and the rook. So both of their movements and attacks are combined to form the queen. So what about a dragon? It would only seem logical that the dragon, which you would think would be more powerful than the queen, would be a combination between the knight, the bishop, and the rook. I know that's hardly creative, but logically it seems to make a whole lot of sense. Okay, so here is the dragon. This is a basic dragon. I know there's lots of different types of dragons, but this is the most generic one, and that's what I want to go over for today. Okay, so I'm sure you chess players are well familiar with how the queen moves, and this is pretty much describes how she does so. Now, the dragon, we said, would logically be this, but is there something more? And the answer is yes, there is. So here is another example. The dragon can just move like so and then capture the knight. 2 moves in 1 turn. That makes it much more powerful than the queen. Well, I hope the dragon earns your respect, as it is a most powerful piece.